Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my kitchen. If this is your first Budget Bites video that you're seeing, I'm going to leave the entire playlist in the description box below. The first video in this series is sort of an introduction video to it, and I explain in that video why I am doing what I'm doing. I am making a little bit of headway in this freezer, even in the fridge and the pantry areas of my home. So let's not waste any more time. Let's just jump right into it and let's see what we can make for this video. Now I'm still working on getting rid of this bread and we're almost there. So I've got 2 slices right here and I've thawed them out. So I'm going to be keeping it simple with this meal, and I'm just going to make a delicious scrambled egg grilled cheese sandwich. Let's get started. Got me a bowl. I'm just going to be using 1 egg. I'm going to crack it in my bowl. I'm going to get that mixed up. I'm going to add me a little bit of milk. Now you can use however many eggs you like. I think 1 is going to be enough for me. I'm going to get it seasoned with a little salt, pepper, and get that mixed in. You just make your scrambled eggs however you like them. Okay, I've moved over here to my griddle. Now we're going to do the entire thing on the griddle. So I'm going to put down some butter. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to scramble my egg right here on the griddle. My egg is almost done, so I'm going to take some more butter and I'm going to put it up here. This is where I'm going to be cooking the sandwich at. I've got butter on this side of my bread. I'm going to go ahead and lay that down. I've got 2 pieces of cheese. I'm going to lay 1 piece on this bread right here. I'm going to layer my egg on. I probably could have done 2 eggs if I had done a small egg with that one. That's okay. It's still going to be good. I'm going to layer on my other piece of cheese and my other piece of bread, butter side up. And we're just going to grill it like you would a grilled cheese. It's been cooking for probably about 4 minutes, so I'm going to see if it's ready to flip. Oh yes, it is ready to flip. Almost waited too long. Okay, I'm going to get this other side grilled up. So here you have a scrambled egg grilled cheese. The cheese is all nice and ooey gooey. Got your eggs in there. This is going to be a good breakfast sandwich. So I'm going to go eat. Okay, up next is going to be something very simple. These are things that need to be gotten out of my freezer though, so I'm going to pop this Marie Callender's green bean casserole in the oven. And with it, I've got the chicken and dressing that was in the freezer. So I wrapped it in foil and I'm going to pop it in there at the same time I do the green bean casserole, so this can thaw and get heated through. And I've pulled that okra out that was in there, and this should be plenty. A lot of this is just breading down here in the bottom, so I'm just going to fry up the okra. So the directions say just to peel back the corner to vent it. I'm going to throw this in the pan with it. Going to pop it in the oven until it's done. Got me some oil in a pan back here. My green bean casserole and my chicken and dressing are almost ready, so I'm going to get my okra started frying. My okra is coming right along. It's almost ready. Got my green bean casserole and my chicken and dressing fresh out of the oven. Look at that. Let's get this plated up. So there you go. Fried okra, chicken and dressing, green bean casserole. I'm gonna go eat. Hey y'all, I wanted to pop on here real quick and just put this out there. I don't care for the Marie Callender's green bean casserole. It's got a real strong garlic taste to it, and that's not anywhere near the taste of a homemade green bean casserole for me. So it's just something I had picked up because I got it close to free, so I thought I'd try it. Well, I tried it. I don't like it. Okay. Mrs. Callender needs to stick to pot pies. Green bean casserole is not her area of expertise. Chicken pot pie, yeah, that is. Not green bean casserole. Okay. See y'all later. Brunch today is going to be something very, very simple. I have thawed some of the turkey bacon that I had in the freezer, and I'm going to use probably 3 or 4 slices of it this morning. I've got a pan right here. I've sprayed it with some cooking spray. I'm going to lay my turkey on it. I'm going to pop it in the oven and cook it until it's done. I'll flip it over when it's about halfway done and cook it the rest of the way. So with my turkey bacon, I have 2 boiled eggs hanging out in the fridge. I had boiled some earlier in the week for Keith's lunches, and he took Friday off, so these are hanging out in the fridge. I'm going to use these since he's not going to eat them, so that they don't go to waste. But I don't want just boiled eggs, so I'm going to make me some egg salad. Okay, my turkey bacon's going in the oven. I've got it on about 375. Let's get this done. This is everything I'm using for my egg salad. I've got a couple of eggs, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, mayonnaise, mustard, and I'm going to put a little dill relish in mine. First off, I'm just going to mash my eggs up in the bowl. You can cut them up. I prefer to mash them with a fork because I don't like huge chunks of egg in my egg salad. I'm going to add me in a little bit of mayonnaise. I don't measure anything when I make egg salad. To me, it's just going by what you see and how it feels when you're mixing it up. Next, I'm going to add in just a little bit of mustard. I am going to add a little more mayonnaise. Now I'm going to add in my seasoning. So I'm going in with some salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, I am going to taste it and make sure that the seasonings are correct for me. That is perfect for me. I'm going to add me some dill relish. This is a new jar that I got off the pantry shelf, so maybe I can open it. Smells good. I'm going to start with 1 heaping spoon. Get that mixed up in there. Now some people use relish in theirs. Some people don't. Some people like sweet. I don't care for the sweet relish. I prefer the dill. And I think that's going to be enough for me. So I'm just going to make me an egg salad sandwich to go with my turkey bacon. So here's my brunch. Very simple. Just some turkey bacon that I took out of the freezer that needed to be used up. Still haven't gotten it used up, but I'll eat turkey bacon again tomorrow. And just an egg salad sandwich because I had 2 boiled eggs, already hard boiled, sitting in the fridge that needed to be used. Very simple brunch. I'm gonna go eat. Tonight's budget bite meal is going to be butter beans. I'm letting those soak. And I've taken some of my ham out of the freezer and I'm going to throw that in there to kind of season and flavor up my beans. I will probably cook some jalapeno cornbread to go with it, and Keith will have onion with his, and that will be our meal. Just a simple dinner. Butter beans with ham and cornbread. I've got my butter beans on the stove in a pot of water. Now, I have already brought these to a boil and drained them 3 different times. That's just the way I do it. So now that I've got them to this point, I want them to come to a boil again, and then I will turn them down on a low to medium, and I'll put a lid on it and I will let them simmer for the rest of the afternoon. But first, we need to season them. So I'm going to add some salt, some black pepper, onion powder, a little garlic powder. I'm going to put a spoonful of bacon grease in. And I'm also going to cut up just a little bit of onion in it. And I got my ham slices and I'm just going to throw off in there. Okay, I'm going to bring that to a boil. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how you season your butter beans, because you may season them with something that I would like to try. These butter beans are at a full rolling boil, so I'm going to turn them down to about 2.5 or 3. I'm going to pop a lid on it. I'm just going to let these simmer for the rest of the afternoon. My butter beans are still cooking back here, but it's time to get the cornbread started. So I've got my little 6-inch cast iron skillet. I've put me some oil in it. I'm going to pop it in the oven and let the oil be heating up. In the meantime, we'll get our cornbread mix mixed up. I'm going to start with my cornmeal mix. Just got me a little bowl. And I'm going to take a 1/2 cup, pour in the bowl. Next, I'm going to add in a heaping spoon of flour. I'm going to add in 1 egg. Next, I'm going to add in some buttermilk. I never measure my milk. You can use regular milk. Now I'm just going to get it all stirred up and mixed together. I'm going to add in some more milk. Now I'm going to add in some onion. I'm just going to slice them up in there. And I'm going to add in some jalapenos. They're just the jarred jalapenos, and I've just cut them into smaller pieces. You just want to stir that in, get it all mixed up really well. Next, I'm going to add in some shredded cheese. Use whatever kind you want. Just get it mixed up in with everything else. Now my skillet's good and hot. It's got my oil in it, and I'm going to pour some of that oil in my batter. Mix that up really well. Then we're going to pour this batter into our skillet. There it is. I'm going to pop this in a 425-degree oven until it's nice and golden brown. Here's our nice little pone of cornbread. Keith's going to get this cut up for us, get it buttered, and I'm going to dish up some butter beans. It's got a nice bowl of butter beans and some jalapeno cornbread. I'm going to go eat. I hope you enjoyed this budget bite video. If you did, please go give it a thumbs up. Share the video and leave me a comment below. Let me know what you pulled out of your fridge, freezer, and pantry this week and cooked up for yourself. I'll see y'all in the next one.